We're celebrating. It's 5 years. We're rolling on the road. We're rolling on the road. 100 shades of diversity. We're rolling on the road. Oh, rolling on the road. We're rolling on the road. 100 shades of diversity. We're rolling on the road. Take it away.
Yes, thank you, Cousin Pat. I love my intro. I really do. I'm so grateful to her all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. I appreciate it. Today, what is today? Does anybody know? October 21st. As y'all can see, I got on my warm clothes. It is cold here in Byron Center, Michigan. It has been raining. The wind has been blowing. I'm like, Dorothy, please don't lift my house up and take me away. I'm happy right here. But you are rolling with Dr. Kimberly, and today we are in Lansing, Michigan, with our former candidate for Kent County, Rozlund Harris. And I know many of y'all looked here and said, what is this girl talking about when it said guardianship is not an answer to prayer? It is not. It is not. It is not. A couple of years ago, this lady's daughter thought that it was because her mother's health had failed and her dad's health was failing. And with her being busy with her own family, having 12 children, a husband, a job, and some friends and other things, it would be easy for her and the family if their mom had a guardian. So she went and filed for a guardianship. And here we are a couple years later, and I got this most emergent text. I need your help. Help me now. I'm going through HE double hockey sticks. Help me. Okay, I'm just gonna tell y'all for look. They said I'm going through hell, and I need you to come and deliver me and save me from hell. And I said, okay, well, while I'm trying to save you, I'm about to go get a rescue team. So hold on real quick. And I said, I'm gonna get you connected with this young lady because her lived experience, I tell you, is bar none to any attorney, anybody that a judge, I don't care who you put, they cannot stand toe to toe with this young lady in the name of Rozlund Harris. So I want to thank you for sharing your lived experience, your expertise with the folks on here. Thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You look lovely, by the way.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I try.
Oh no, honey. You came on through with that. You came on through. Came on through. Now,
Okay.
many families think that when their loved one gets sick or their health is declining, especially when it relates to dementia and Alzheimer's, that guardianship would be the best way to go to help everybody else out. Why is that not true? Please tell the peoples, girl, tell the peoples why that's not true.
So that is absolutely not true. It may have been helpful back in the days, but currently it's a crisis, and the recommendation for me is to create a team for your family, that family member, to keep them out of guardianship, them out of the court system, because it then becomes a battle, and it's a battle that's never ending.
Well,
Like
one
a
of the things,
highway with no exit.
oh yeah. So what they're experiencing right now is being deemed mentally incapable of living independently. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, so that seems to be the common thing when a petition is submitted to probate court for guardianship. Whether it could be, the doctor submitting it on behalf of the patient, or a family member thinking they're going to submit this petition for their family to become their guardian and their conservator. However, once you get into the court, into the meat and potatoes, and the judge starts hearing the story, it kind of takes a turn to the left where it's an eye opener for him to kind of intervene and appoint one of his guardians. I'm
That's
sorry, I
my first
lost your
question. My
volume.
first my first question to you is, if I decide that I have a family member that I want to become their guardian, I don't get to be their guardian? The court does?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. What works is you'll submit the petition stating that you want to become this person's guardian. Um, if this person has possibly been diagnosed with dementia or some type of incapacitation prior to, that is really an eye opener for the judge. Because what they do is they may send this person to a physician to be deemed incapacitated or to solidify incapacitation. And then there's hearing being held. And what I'm seeing as far as patterns is once the hearing is held, the family is found to be not suitable. And the judge determines the suitability of the family member that's filing the petition. So there's written laws in Michigan that states the family has priority for guardianship when there's an appointment being made. However, we're finding here in the state of Michigan and other states that the judges are not following the laws, and then they are creating their own narrative to deem the family members unsuitable, which results in him appointing a court-appointed guardian.
Whoa.
So to answer to your question is no. Not necessarily. Your family does not mean that you will walk out being that person's guardian.
So what happens in that family if they don't get the guardianship? What does that mean?
So it means it's detrimental to the ward because basically you have a stranger now that's over the care and the finances of this family member. So, you have a total stranger that's making healthcare decisions, um, choosing doctors, choosing what type of care. And that same person usually is the conservator, which in a nutshell can basically, say, hey, you're unable to live in your home anymore. We need to place you in a nursing home, and then sell your home, your assets off. So basically, it is a door that you don't want to open. If you have a team that you can create within your family outside of the probate court, it's highly recommended that you do so.
What type of team do you need to gather together when you're getting ready to make this decision?
I would say you need to pull in your family members, those that you know that are suitable, those that you know that are trustworthy, maybe have some background in a medical background that can attend those appointments, someone that can be your voice, that you delegate to be your voice. Um, just because when you get into court, it seems that the wards, the person that the judge now is being incapacitated and he's a court appointed guardian, um, they are also appointed attorney, and therefore the family does not and cannot speak for the ward. The ward is basically silent. So once that happens, the court just takes full control, full forward.
You broke up a little bit behind that. Your You sound like a robot. We can hear you. It just sounded like a robot.
Still sounding like a robot.
Mhm.
Is this better?
Maybe a little bit better. So can you come when you decide to do a guardianship? Can you provide the court with all of those documents that, hey, my loved one has already uh, had an exam. They're able to help in the decision making. They are able to stay at home because they have a care team. Oh, hello.
Yep, I'm here. We have a bad connection for some reason. What is going on here?
Okay, now
You
now you
there?
sound. Yep, you sounded better with no picture.
Okay.
Now you're good.
Did I? Okay. So can you hear me now? I'm sorry.
Yes, you sound better. You don't sound like a robot.
So are you saying what documents that they need to prepare?
Yeah. So what if the family comes and says, "Hey, we're being preemptive. Um, we're just in the beginning phases of dementia. You know, mom, dad, auntie, cousin is still able to make some decisions, be a part of their caregiving. They would like to remain at home, but we're just kind of exploring our options." And they've already been
So you're
tested and
saying you're
deemed that they're able to still stay at home and care for themselves as long as they have a team that's coming in, like they have caregivers, but they can still make just hello? You went
I'm
away.
not sure what's going on here with this connection.
You're gone.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
You are tuned into Rolling on the Road with Dr. Kimberly. We rolled up into Lansing on today, and our guest is Rozlund Harris, whose lived experiences has made her the lead here in West Michigan on guardianships. And so we appreciate everything that she is doing and will continue to do to help those families with their guardianship as it relates. We only have one judge here that handles all of those cases, and I'd love for you to reach out to her. She's on social media, and we're going to give her a second. You good, Rozlund? Rozlund? Hello?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we're going to have to conclude this, and we're going to try to pick this back up a little later. All right, thank you so much for tuning in.